Okay, we are doing situation number 9. Hello, David. How are you doing today? My name is Jessica Hightower. I'm an intern um, with the Graduate College of Social Work. How are you doing today?
I'm okay, Jessica. I've been better.
Been better. Well, I've seen you in here a few times before, and so it appears as though you're homeless. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm homeless and they keep trying to put me in all these different places. I just don't feel like going.
Is there a reason why you're not interested in going to those places?
I just feel like, what's the point? I've been to these homes before
Hmm.
and nothing helped. Nothing's gonna work.
Okay, so how long would you say that you've been homeless?
Um, Probably off and on for the last 6 years or so.
6 years or so. And between your stages of homelessness, were you staying at other places? And
Yeah,
was there one that you particularly liked?
I hated all of them.
Okay.
But I was staying at shelters. I stayed with my family for a little while,
Hmm.
but I can't keep a job. My family's tired of dealing with me.
Okay.
I don't see any point in even trying anymore. I'll just rather just stay homeless on the streets.
So, in staying homeless, is it that when you're with a group of people or staying at these places, you're placed with a group of people and you prefer to be alone?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. At this point, I don't want to be bothered with anyone. When you go to the shelters, they're bothering you about finding a job, and you have to deal with all the other homeless people whose lives are terrible too. It's depressing there.
So, if there were housing options available that you could choose to stay in and you were by yourself, would that be an option for you? Or is it that you would still like to be homeless?
I don't know. Are they going to bother me about finding a job because I don't want to work?
Where there are some places that do have requirements uh, so that you remain in compliance with them. Why is it that you don't want to look for a job?
Looking for a job, it just adds to my stress. And, they don't want to hire me because I don't have good job history. I don't have anyone that I can have to refer me. So every interview that I've been on has just been pointless. It's just the situation is just.
So, what was your last job that you had?
My last job was working at McDonald's.
And how was that?
Well, it was fine, but I got fired for stealing food.
So, when you stole, I assume that you were hungry.
Yes, they only paid pennies to work there. So I wasn't making enough money to really afford to have a lot of food. And it was just leftover food. I don't understand what the problem is. But I don't know, but do they have shelters where I can be alone?
Well, there might not be a shelter where you can be alone, but there might be programs that have housing options for people that are homeless. But those programs might come with requirements that you must follow. Or if you decided to work again, I see that you frequent the food pantry here. So if you decided to work and you're not getting paid that much, you can continue to come by the pantry. But most programs might require you to look for a job or might require you to pursue an education. Are you interested in going back to school?
Well, I already have my degree.
Okay.
So, you know, I have tons of work experience. Before I was homeless, I was working and, I just really fell on hard times. And I feel like nobody wants to give me a break. But um, I guess I'd be open
You would
to
be
maybe. I might be open to talk to someone about.
okay. Well, what I'm hearing is that there's a possibility that you are interested in possibly working or pursuing a program that does have requirements, but you're also able to have a room by yourself. Is that correct?
That's correct. I'd be willing to talk to someone. I can't make you any promises.
Okay. And I read in the pre assessment that you felt like giving up. Are you having any suicidal ideations?
You know, today, no, but there are days that I do.
And have you come up with a plan to carry that out, or is it just the thought?
It's just thoughts that pass sometimes.
Okay, I definitely want you to keep track of those thoughts. Let me know when you have those thoughts. Um, and I definitely want to work on providing you with some resources um, to help you out with finding a place to stay. So we next week we can meet and we will go over some resources that I have gathered for you. But thank you for taking this time to speak with me.
Thank you, Jessica.